Hey, there we go. Now it's working. Now it's working. Welcome, everybody, to another VR episode here on Code It Live. Alyssa will be joining me shortly. She's having some technical difficulties with her hardware, trying to get her VR headset set up, and it's caused some audio issues. She'll be here in a minute. No worries. She'll be here soon, I promise. So, if you haven't caught recent news with the tool that we're using Facebook, what was called Facebook Horizon. Facebook has dropped some of their branding off of the app that we're using, and it's now called Horizon Worlds. So that's an interesting change. I don't know if it has anything to do with recent issues that they've had in the news. I don't know, but they've changed it. It's Horizon Worlds now. It's part of their kind of metaverse initiative, and for all intents and purposes, it's a great place for people to get started with VR and game dev. I think it's my opinion. I find that their tools for building their games and apps, or games inside of the app, are pretty intuitive. I've done a little game dev back in the early Half-Life Counter-Strike days in the Source engine, and that stuff is a bit cumbersome. And this is pretty easy to jump into and understand how to move objects around and write some simple scripts. So Alyssa and I have been using this to build a game in Horizon Worlds, and we've been doing a lot of level design recently because that's a huge part of building any type of game, is getting the play area assembled for the players to jump in and do their thing. So Alyssa and I are responsible for that part of the app as well as the coding. So we're going to keep working on developing the actual level design here today. Again, Alyssa will jump in soon, and I'm going to go ahead and throw on the VR headset get the screencast going from the VR headset, and we'll see what the world looks like and what we can do today. All right, so I'm using the Oculus, the original Oculus Quest. I haven't got to the Oculus 2 yet. Kind of waiting to see if a new Oculus comes out sometime this year. We're supposed to get an Oculus Pro coming out in the near future. So I'm using the original Oculus Quest. I like it a lot. It's pretty comfortable to use. The screen resolution's pretty decent. I heard the Quest 2 is slightly better, and again, I'm looking forward to that. The Quest Pro or Quest 3 or whatever they decide to call the next one, and get connected here. For some reason, I'm not getting my video output to the stream. There we go. This little cable needed to be reconnected. So we're trying to get set up where Alyssa can build in real time with me on hers and stream her desktop as well. And I think she's hit a snag. That's why she is not here today. Well, I think I just heard her show up now. Let's get Alyssa on stream with us.
Hey, hey.
I can see you, Alyssa. Even though I'm wearing my Oculus here, I can see you through my desktop. So I heard you had some trouble getting yours set up.
Have some trouble, so we'll see. I'm currently the cord that I got to work, because I apparently have a bajillion USB-C type cords, is like this long, so so we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll
that's not
see.
gonna work.
We'll see. I mean, it might. Like, I'm sitting here, so if I'm stationary, just building.
What happened to the one that came with the headset?
It said,
did you lose it?
No, it said that it wasn't
wasn't compatible.
No, it said it wasn't performant. It said you can use this, but it's not going to be performant. And I figured with streaming, I needed it to be as good as possible. So I swapped out the cords, and this one's much better, but it's shorter. So
okay, I'm using a third-party one I bought on Amazon for like $30 or something. So I'll
my husband, my husband was saying that when he was looking into streaming with the Oculus, that they recommended not using the cord it comes with, like, for some reason, like it's a thing to.
Well, they want you to buy the cord that they sell for $100.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, that's why. And I went and bought like a cheap knockoff one, and it seems to work just fine. We haven't had any issues here on the show. It's been working pretty good, I think.
Oh yeah.
So I'll have to send you a link to that one, and you can try that one out.
All right. So I am going to, let's see. How do I? So I downloaded the Oculus app, and then I walked through the steps to pair it, I guess. But now I'm just like looking at it looks like an Oculus store.
Yeah, so let me share my desktop if I can. So we're gonna get a Hall of Mirrors here because I've got the StreamYard thing up, but I'll try to minimize that pretty quickly. All right, so you'll see I have the Oculus app up here, and over on devices, I think you have to do something in here to register your device. Add headset. There it is. There's an add headset button. You have to do this with it connected to the cable.
So I think I already did that, because it shows up like it shows up there, and it says connected.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay, it says active. And then you put the headset on, and when you plug in your cable, you should get a prompt that says to activate the Oculus Link. And then when you hit OK, you'll see a different view inside of your headset that you've never seen before. And there's like a panel on the bottom. I know I'm pointing at nothing. You can't see what I'm seeing. This is the screen I can't project, so it's kind of hard to explain, but there is a 3D bar that's floating in front of your face that has things that you can do on it, like see your desktop or jump into a game or look at your home, which I hope I don't accidentally click because it takes me off of this whole thing and it puts me in an app that you all can't see. And then there's like store and stuff all inside of the headset. But you can actually, you have to download the games that you want to play on the PC, even if they already exist in the Oculus headset.
Oh,
because they're going to
weird.
run from your PC instead of your headset now.
Okay.
So you have to go to the store and download
Okay.
Horizon Worlds. Did
So
you hear that part?
Horizon Worlds,
called-
go to the store.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not called Facebook Horizon anymore. It's called Horizon Worlds.
Hey, Pradesh. Okay, so I will look for Horizon Worlds. You keep this show going, but before, one last question. It wants to know if I should do an air link or cable link. Do we care?
So
matter?
Airlink is doing it without the cable, which you could totally do if we weren't streaming. I would say
you have to do like cable if you're streaming.
because Airlink is going to use your Wi-Fi, and it depends on how robust your Wi-Fi is, whether Airlink is going to work while streaming or not.
Okay.
You could try it and see if your stream gets choppy and cuts out, but it depends on how good your router is at home.
All right.
I have a pretty good one, but we have people that stream like Netflix and stuff while I'm working.
Hey,
so depends on the kids are on spring break, and I would not try it right now with the kids on spring break, but mileage may vary with that.
Is it fall break? It's not spring break, right?
Or sorry, it's fall break.
I was like, wait,
spring break.
Wait a minute.
I said spring break. That's awkward. That would not make a lot of sense, would it? Yeah. So those are the steps.
Awesome.
I can't see what I'm sharing anymore. I can't see my desktop. I'm in a weird 3D environment here. Okay. So I can. Oh wait, I can't close this because it needs it to run the VR. What did it do? Okay, I'm assuming you can all still hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can't see anything. It went black. All right, there we go. I'm back. I can see again. I can see you have put your headset on anyway. I'm going to change up my mic real quick too.
Okay.
While we do this. So I'm going to switch over to my virtual audio. So if I turn around and I'm on the other side of the room, you can still hear me because that happened the other day, and it was off facing the wall talking to everyone. Just so weird. VR is interesting. It's a fun thing to do when you're by yourself, but it's very awkward with friends. It's even more awkward to stream online. And hello, friends joining us for this super awkward moment. All right. I'm going to jump into the Oculus. Oh, it quit Horizon. That's why I got thrown off. I got to jump back into Horizon before I can share it again.
All right. Games, Horizon World. Where are you? People. There's got to be a search button. There it is.
And the menu button on your right-hand controller is going to be your best friend when you get this going, because you have to jump in and out of these menus a lot. It's still really cool technology, though, to be able to do all of this.
So saying view details, add to wish list, invite only. Is there actually a way for me to download this, or do I need an invite link?
You should be able to download it, and since your account is you already have an account. I didn't have any issues downloading it. I didn't have to use another invite link or anything.
I just have add to wish list, so I don't know if it's.
I know you and Turtle have accounts. You have the account that you normally use logged into the PC?
Yeah, it's just his Facebook. We use it for both our Oculuses so we could share apps. But
That's weird.
I know.
It
Don't
says
know.
invite only. I was able to download it.
There's no. I'm not seeing a download button. Weird. Okay. Well, I can. I don't know. Because you sent it. Didn't you send the invite like originally to his Facebook, right?
I don't remember.
You don't
It
remember?
was a
Okay.
it was a code, like one of those
Okay.
big like codes you have to enter.
Yeah. All righty.
But
Well, I will. Let me real quick ask.
yeah, so Horizon is still beta for some reason, and I don't know how long the beta is going to last. But you have to have these codes to get in. I don't remember having to use two of them to get the desktop and the Oculus version. I was able to just jump in and download. I was able to just get mine and download
Shouldn't
it as far as I remember.
Aztec said he has a spare invite code if I need it. I might. I don't. I'm checking right now to see which account I
Yeah,
mean, I think I'm really sure it has to be this account because that's the one I'm using, but we'll see. We'll double check.
Make sure it's signed in on the app.
On the app?
On the desktop app, I think there's a sign in button somewhere.
It made me connect his Facebook before it would even open the app. So I'm assuming account. Oh. Facebook settings. Yeah, it's signed in under his Facebook. Weird. So what I was hoping to do today was work on the forest while you worked on the, what is that? It's just temple is what we call it?
Yep. I was working on the temple. You're going to have the forest. We've got a set of trees down here below the surface
Call it our tree library.
Tree library. Or tree lib. We got some bamboos that are in here. You can pick up and move around. We got large trees as well.
So I wanted to ask before I got on stream, but now that we're here, is there a way to clone a world so that I could like make the forest and then you like approve said forest, or is cloning worlds not a thing?
You can clone, but you can't merge. Like you,
Mm.
it'd be hard to get the two worlds back together.
Okay.
You can technically merge them, but it's
You can?
not going to merge.
Really?
The
That's a thing?
changes, right? Yeah, it's going to literally just like throw at the 0 coordinate. So if you built the forest, it would also have all of this repeated, and it would just throw it right on top, and we'd have a duplicate of everything.
Oh, so I could take the trees and build it in a different world, and then we could pull that one in, but there's no like cloning and then merging isn't a thing.
Yeah, it's not straightforward. It's very messy. It would break a lot of stuff. Probably.
Oh, thank you. All right. I'm gonna go over the Twitters. Aztec said he sent me a code. I don't know how. I need to figure out how to use the code.
I think it's weird that it's making you do all that because I don't remember having to.
Well, I want to use the code with the PC store, I guess. Well, so yeah. I am like in my Oculus and I'm in the store and I have to re-download it there. Like, can't I just download it on the PC with like my keyboard, or no? I have to do it in the Oculus while plugged into the PC app. Questions. Do you know?
That was a lot of words.
Can I just download it with my Oculus off my face, like using the PC, or is that not what it needs?
No, you can download it from the store on the app.
That's what I'm going to try
to do. And that installs it to your PC.
Okay.
Which I see Star Wars Squadrons on here, and I have not played that again sometime. It's been 6 months since I've opened it. I feel so deprived.
Okay, so it's letting me download it on the PC. Bizarre. It wasn't letting me do it inside the headset. So Aztec, I'm going to hold off on using your code for now. So you might be able to use it for someone else if I can get this going. But I really appreciate you
Once
sending
it
it to me.
downloads on the PC, put your headset on and
Mhm.
enable the Oculus link,
Okay.
and then you should get that same view inside of your VR experience.
Okay.
You should be able to see that store, and you just hit start, and it just runs. It's
It's
really
finished
straightforward once you
installing.
get it running.
Okay.
Once you get it working, it's not bad at all. This I love this stuff. It's so geeky. We're like connecting headsets to our
Okay.
PCs. And
That's where it worked through the PC, so hopefully.
yeah, all the code and everything is going to run on your PC. And it's just feeding the video to your headset at that point. There's no processing being done on the headset. Just working on my snapping tool here. Trying to can't seem to get the snap size as small as I wanted it to be. I have to do this manually.
Okay, so I think I'm like booting up Worlds, but we haven't covered how to share my screen. Should I have done that before I opened Worlds?
So let me see if I can try this, and I'll show you what it looks like. I can Oh,
is it
so
like mirroring on my screen or no?
yeah, there should
Oh,
be
it
an app
is.
open on your PC,
Yeah, it's right there.
and
Oh my
then
God, how cool is
yeah,
that?
you can go
Shut
into
up.
isn't that
This
neat?
is so cool. It just
You
worked.
can
I did not expect it to work like that.
you go down, just like normal screen sharing on StreamYard and click on share screen, and then I do share app and just share the app that's running on the desktop.
Okay. All right, let me see if I can get AirPods working. You show off the temple bits.
Temple bits. I am trying to work on these temple bits. I'm gonna have to pull the reference up again pretty soon because I don't remember what this looks like. But it's coming along. It's coming along nicely. We built like some like eaves and things to throw in here last show, and I'm just gonna kind of stack them up for now and see where I might like to put these. I might come back and like redo the details on this at another time, but I think for like the sake of the show, we probably need to get the temple done and move on. But this is kind of the idea here, is to make some building blocks. And I could see that some of my blocks are not sized properly because this one should line up. But here's the idea anyways, to get these blocks where I can assemble them kind of like Lego pieces to some extent. And then let's see, did that backwards. And then kind of just stack them up and put them together, and then work on the details when I have some more time. I see what's happening here. This bottom piece probably needs to expand a little, like that, and then we'll pull it up. And let's see. I don't care for that either. It's going to take some finessing to get this just right. What I probably need to do is come in here, grab a smaller piece, stack in there. Yeah, that's more like what I wanted. And then, like, again, these eaves and stuff don't quite look right yet, but I can always come back and detail things out later. We're just getting away from the white box on everything. We had a lot of white boxes in here. I can feel something over here. I'm like smacking with my hand. Oh, I'm all the way back by my shelf. Not a lot of room to work with in my little corner here. This isn't what I anticipated when I set my office up before COVID. It's like being on stream, building 3D objects in a VR.
like you have like so much room to work with too.
I hear you in a different headset or a different microphone.
AirPods. Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You sound a little bit muffled, but I can hear you.
Why is this not working?
What's wrong?
Okay. Hello?
I can hear you.
Weird.
Can you hear me? I can hear your mic just fine. It's a little muffled, but I can hear it. It's not like it's totally gone. Why are these things not lining up? Snapping is probably one of the harder things to get right in this. Seriously now. I just duplicated this. Why is it not lining up? Might have to like spoof a bounding box around this one too, like I did the other part. Here we go. I think I got it. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, we'll just take this and keep plopping these on top. Oops. Oh, come on. Oh, I need to get this facade just right. I need to look at our references again, really. How are you doing, Alyssa? Are you getting... I can't hear you anymore. Your audio went... Bye-bye.
I've been trying
Oh, there it goes.
to talk to you this whole time. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you now. So I'm trying to find our references again. I know you shared it with me again last week. But we were looking at the different temple designs that there are out there in the world. And it's really hard. It's a really hard structure to kind of recreate.
Okay, so I guess this is the only mic it's gonna pick up. I just tried like every other mic, even my Oculus one.
That one's working good.
I know, but like
Oculus didn't work.
Gonna be in the way. So I was trying my Oculus and my AirPods and literally any other mic it said it was connected to. It's like you couldn't hear me that whole time. I was like, hello, yeah, it's not working. Okay. So one was working for a bit. I know, what the heck. Okay, well, that's annoying.
Everybody seems to be pretty positive about my mic. Yours was really muffled. It was kind of hard to hear.
I know, but I don't know which one that was, because when you were saying you could hear me, like I was asking you questions then and you didn't answer. So I was like, can you? I don't know if you can. Let's see. I'm gonna switch real quick to another one and then I'll keep talking. So
hello.
See, I can hear you there, but that one sounds like you're talking out of a tin can.
Why you can't hear me? Nah.
Yep. I wonder if you're not able to hear me, because I can hear you when you're asking that, but you're not responding back like you can hear me. And then I'm going to share.
So you can hear me on this one, but I can't hear you. Let me try to swap something around. No.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can't hear Ed. Oh.
Exciting moment for the show here. As we
I think I can hear you.
It's the old what's that commercial? Can you hear me now? It's like Verizon or something.
I can hear you.
Verizon commercial for everybody on stream. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
So strange. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can.
That was really weird. So you're talking through your Oculus?
Yep, I'm on my Oculus audio right now.
Okay.
which everybody seems to say sounds pretty good. Maybe since you didn't have it on your head, that is why I didn't hear it so well. You actually have to have it on for the microphone to pick up. If you
No,
take it off,
I connected my my AirPods because when I was testing the Oculus audio, I couldn't get it to work, which it could be because it wasn't on my face, but I'm not really skilled at controlling my PC while the Oculus is on my face. So
yeah, it takes some getting used to for sure.
I guess you have to just use pass-through, like, in order to make it work.
Yeah.
I don't know how else you would do it.
There's a button on the little bar, the little Oculus bar that you could get in your headset, and there's a little desktop icon. If you click that, you can see your desktop.
I'm assuming you mean next to like
It's next to the clock on your right-hand side.
I don't have a clock. I have a setting, but I might be I'm within Horizon. I see the problem.
Oh, you're in Horizon. Okay. Hit the menu button on your right-hand side.
Got it.
And it should pop out a menu right in front of you. There's a button that says desktop. And if you click that, you can see your desktop. And I've got mine now on my browser, and I'm looking at the
Whoa.
building. It's cool, isn't it?
What the heck? That's bizarre.
This is a screen I wish I could share, and I can't share. There's literally no way to share what I'm looking at in this view. No, you could share your desktop, and you can stream from your Oculus. You can't stream the Oculus desktop experience. It's weird. At least I haven't found one.
Yeah, you're right. I can't see a way to do it. That's funny.
I have not found a way to do this yet. So I have like disable Oculus, social doesn't bring up any kind of streaming thing that I can see. But there's like a whole UI in here that I simply can't share with the world. It's very, very weird.
That's funny. Yeah, that is weird. It's like almost like with like a GoToMeeting or something, how it like strips itself out of it. It's like not letting you see
Yeah.
the behind the scenes UI. Okay, I'm gonna swap over real quick and test the Oculus one, but who knows if it'll work. That is Oculus. Okay.
Yep, I can still hear you.
Cool. Okay. Does it sound better or is it just the same?
This sounds better. Whatever you're using now sounds better than what you had.
Okay.
Aztec's like, her mind is about to be blown.
Oh yeah, we both just saw the same thing.
Oh, do we? Yeah, it's such a cool thing. Like the desktop experience is better than the onboard one. It's very cool, except I'm getting tangled in a cord. That's the downside. That's where the Air Link comes in handy. Is the no cable is really fun to play with the power of the PC, plus no cables is like the best of all the things. Especially if you're gaming, like you can run some really high-end games. So I ran Half-Life Alyx on here for everybody one.
Hey, I was gonna say we should do like a Halloween episode, like a spooky Halloween episode where we play scary games.
Oh, we should play the Steve level on what's it called? On Half-Life Alyx. It's pretty
my
crazy.
God, I would love that. Okay,
there's a blind monster, and you have to be quiet, and you have to take.
How does it know if you're
bottles.
loud?
If you bump into something, or it will like if you break glass, there's like bottles everywhere. You're in a vodka distillery, so there's like glass bottles at every turn.
Of course,
and you literally have to like pick up the bottles and chuck them over its head and like smash them on the other side of the room, so it will run over and grab them. And there's things that make you cough, and if you don't cover your face and mouth, you'll breathe them in and start coughing, and this thing will like eat your face.
Oh, I see.
So it's like super spooky. Aztec, be nice. The monster will know where you are at all times, Alyssa. Oh, we can't hear you.
Okay.
I know. Aztec's just teasing. I was giving him a hard time, but
I didn't see what he said. What did he say?
he He said that you can't be quiet.
No,
If a monster is chasing you, you're done.
no, it's so true. There was like what was the scary movie called? With they had to be quiet the whole time? With the family and the guy from Office. The Office. Come on, guys.
Oh yeah, that one.
You don't know it? You don't know this spooky movie? Quiet
No, I
Place.
don't. Quiet
You
Place?
didn't see Quiet Place? Oh,
No, I've never
Ed.
seen it. Sounds like something my wife would love, or
All
my
time
kids.
it was my all-time favorite scary movie. It was so good. You've gotta see it, Ed. Especially now that it's spooky season. I'm trying
I
to
have
find our
not.
world, and I don't see it. I'm in worlds. Maybe it's under create.
It
There
should
it
be under
is.
create. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, it's not in the worlds gallery. So will we be able to publish this so anybody can go to it?
Eventually, yeah.
I just
Whenever
found
we're ready.
I just found a typo in their loading bar.
Oh, did you? It is beta. It is a beta. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how this temple is going to be built. Man, this is a tough structure I picked.
Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm gonna share my screen.
Ooh, I'm
And
getting an echo.
oh, are you? Hang on. Is it better
Yeah.
now? I muted myself.
Yeah.
Is it better? Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Are
it
you
was because
in
I'm in the
game?
world.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Yeah, I thought that might happen.
Okay, let's do this. And go to share
Yeah.
my
What about me?
screen.
Am I echoing, or do I need to do anything?
No, you're good. Share my screen.
Yeah.
Share. Did I do it? I did it. Okay. And then I don't know if I made it big enough. I don't know if that matters. We'll see. Chat can tell me if it's not big enough. How do I make this go away? Go away. Go away. Okay. So there's Ed building his. Can you tell us about what you're building?
I'm
Because this is a
building away.
hilarious view of
Oh
Ed in the
gosh.
sky. Can you
I
see
am
it?
trying. No, I can't. It's weird I can't see you.
No, I mean, like, check out the desktop real quick because you look hilarious. Like, yeah.
Let me
Oh, it
see.
doesn't show you when you're away. Dang it.
Oh,
It shows the coin in the sky, but you're, like,
why can't I
massive.
see you? I don't see a coin where you are. Or, you
Uh,
don't see your person or a coin
maybe
or
because 'cause I'm,
anything.
like,
Oh,
tiny
you're
on the
tiny.
ground.
You're itty bitty. Why are you
It's
so
because 'cause you're
little?
huge. I'm not tiny, you're
I'm
huge.
giant. Okay. You're like little ants running around down there. Could pick you up and put you in my pocket.
Alright, I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna try to keep it smooth for the chat, so it's
Well,
but yeah, tell us about what you're
this.
building, and I'm gonna try to remember how to get into flying mode. Flying mode.
I am trying to build the best temple that I possibly can with my rudimentary architectural skills. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. A lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So I'm trying to kind of imagine how these shapes might fit together. I don't really have like a 3D representation either of that picture. It's like a 2D photo. I'm trying to turn into a 3D object here, and I can't see all the sides.
You got a roof in your mouth. It was hilarious.
I can't see all the sides of that actually looks pretty decent. Holy cow, that's a huge Alyssa right there. You're it's I feel like Tiny Elvis. Like have you ever seen that on
I need
SNL?
you No, but I need
You're
you to do something
man,
cool
just
right
kidding
now because
myself.
this view is so amazing, and I'm gonna have to clip it. Like, you look amazing, so just do, like, a little virtual dance or something for us. That's beautiful. Thank you.
So, I probably dated myself by saying Tiny Elvis, but if you've ever watched SNL in the 90s, it was like the stupidest sketch, but it was also hilarious at the same time. The whole sketch, the point of the sketch was Elvis is literally just small, like like doll size, and he's Elvis. He's you know the living Elvis, and the joke is everything to him is huge, and that's the joke. Like literally, that's the whole sketch,
But was it
and
so good?
it's so good because it's just so dumb. You're just laughing hysterically at it because it's Elvis and like he's like, "Hey, you see the salt shaker over there?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, Elvis." And he's like, it's huge, man. And everybody like, they're like, oh, Elvis, you're so funny. And he does, he does this with everything. And then finally he says something like, he's like, you see that lamp over there? He's like, it's huge, man. And then one of the guys goes, he's so cute. He's like, what'd you say? And he gets mad at the end every time. Like, you don't call Elvis cute.
Okay,
That's
so
the
question,
whole
how
point.
did Elvis
Anyway.
die? And if he didn't die, how old would he be? Is he
Oh, jeez. Hope you're
could he
asking
still
chat, because I don't know.
Well, I was just wondering, like, if he hadn't died, would he still be able to be alive today, or would he be too old to be alive today? Like, how long ago was that? Does anybody know? I can't
Okay,
see
let's
that.
explain first how death works. If he was alive today, he would not be dead by definition.
Dang it,
This is a
Ed, you know what I mean. I'm saying, is
this
he
is a
too
Boolean
old?
value. It is true or false. You can add both.
Ed. All right, hang on. I'm gonna pull up chat because I can't see it. Are you hearing the chats when they go off? Can you? Here, I'm gonna.
No, I didn't
You're
realize you were
not.
kind of like in the chat.
I'm
In the
showing you.
nose there.
I'm like, we're screen sharing your glorious large Ednet.
Okay, let me see if I can see chat here. He would be 86. Thanks, Alexa.
Oh,
So
okay.
Aztec shouted at his Alexa, which I'm surprised mine isn't shouting back at me now because I have one behind me.
So
that
he could
listens
be
to
alive
everything.
still. I wonder how he died.
Mhm.
I'm voting on plane crash. What are you voting?
No, it was
You know
drug
the answer?
heart
Cheating.
attack, probably because of drugs. But
Well, how do you know he
the
did
story
drugs?
is it was on the toilet.
Oh, this is a really weird story that I've never heard before.
Really? You never heard this before?
No, I was going with plane crash.
Mind you, the only reason we're talking about him is because of SNL, like Tiny Elvis.
Can you explain to me what is going on with the mini rock slide? Is that your rock library that you're just keeping floating in space, or is it just like
I think so. I think so. Probably.
Everyone, let's
That
look at
sounds
his
about
rock
right.
library.
Where
Here is
is it?
it's
Oh,
below
down.
the map. Yeah. Is this
Yeah,
your
yeah.
rock
This is,
library?
I think it was my palette. I was using that
Oh,
as a palette.
I just like
So I
how
didn't have to keep.
it's not over here with the other assets. No, it's just yeah. I love it. I'm keeping it there forever. Okay.
Your hair is in my way, by the way.
So rude. Okay. So I wanna build some tree foresty bits today. And I think we're gonna swap going back and forth. So Ed, you can take over the stream right now if you want. I'll swap it for you because I need practice. Ooh, yeah, I definitely need practice
How
with
is
this.
that? I like the way that came out.
Hang
I
on.
like
I'm
that.
gonna swap to your screen and you can show us up close what you're talking about. There you go.
So these awnings came out really cool. There's probably a proper name for these too. I'm gonna call it an awning though, because that's what I see it as.
Aztec said, "Don't you want to build the walls so people can enter the temple?"
This
Um,
one I don't.
so I thought
Um,
like the original plan was to make it to where it's like this big centerpiece, but it's not
mhm. Yeah, this is a
enterable.
non-playable area that we're kind of building here first. We may make the bottom floor like a pass-through point, but I think we haven't really decided on that. I'm trying to line this up. It's so hard to line things up in this. I probably should put some like faux like pieces on here to help space this out, but I didn't do it. But this is coming out nicely. And I think this is pretty helpful to have the why am I not snapping anymore? Like doesn't want to snap these for some reason. Snap to that, and then I want to go down to that level. There we go. Is that right? And then we'll pull it this way.
How
I just
big
kind
is
of want this.
bamboo?
I just kind of want this piece to be like larger than life. You know what I mean? I want it to be like this towering structure that's there, just in the middle of the map when you're
Oh, there's a
walking
person.
around.
I need this person. Are you using this person?
Person,
Oops.
the spawn point.
Oops. Is that what it is? Why are there
You may
multiple?
have because it's a multiplayer game.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
if
I'm
I
gonna
zoom
take
out here and look, No, that looks pretty good, I think. See how it's just starting to tower over me? This is
No,
that's
yeah,
kind
it
of the
looks good.
effect that I want.
It looks really good.
That's kind of the effect I want. I
I'm
like
trying to
that.
figure out how big our bamboo should be in relation to this person's spawn point buddy. You know?
Mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's good. So, we
Because, like, what? Would you
probably
say the average bamboo is, like, 3 times the height of a person?
yeah, I'd say they're pretty big.
Oh, you
They
think
can get they
bigger
can
than
get
that?
quite they can get quite big. We have some in our assets.
No, I'm using these. I just didn't know if they needed to be taller or
No, I
shorter.
mean, we have screen captures or not I mean,
Oh,
pictures.
I see what you're saying. Right.
We have
I don't think
pictures that show. I
I don't
think
think
they
we
have
have
all different sizes, but they get pretty ginormous.
Mhm. Have you ever seen a panda go to town on some bamboo? It's actually quite entertaining.
Does sound fun.
It's really violent and kinda terrifying. Like, you would think to yourself, "I don't wanna be alone with that panda."
Well, I
Uh
think people think, like, pandas are, like, cute and cuddly and all that, and, like,
Yeah.
in reality, they're bears, right? It's in the name, folks. It's in the name. They're bears, like, they're not the nicest creature to be around. Um, I don't know if they're, like, the fiercest bear, you know what I mean? But
Mm.
they're bears,
That
like
actually would be a hilarious, like, poll to do on Twitter, like, which is the fiercest bear, find out what people think. Aztec said, he was replying to what we were saying, "Okay, just making sure you didn't get too far down the build." And then he also said that the growth he visited in Hawaii was huge, the old growth. So I'm
Was it
thinking we can
huge or was it Tiny Elvis huge? It's huge, man. It's huge.
Okay,
I'm
we
gonna
go.
I'm gonna keep on my
So
SML point, I
this
swear.
this wall can go away, right? Like, it's just there for oops, I just touched my camera, hopefully you can still see me. Um, this wall back behind the temple is just here for, like, marking the forest, right? It can go away now?
That is correct. You may
Okay,
delete that. That was our
okay.
placeholder for our forest. That was letting us know where our forest should be.
Okay.
I just know there's some architectural geek out there that's gonna look at this and go, "Oh my god, they never build something like that way ever. It's terrible. I quit. I quit your level." That is my fear. All right. That is off center. It's not good. I keep grabbing random things. This is the hard part is getting stuff locked down. This is where like a desktop editor would be super handy if they had one.
You're talking about being able to do this on a PC?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a really great like idea to put everything where you can actually physically touch it because of VR and it's cool, but there's some limitations too. Yeah.
Hey, what happens to the edge of our world again? Like the very edge, what is it going to be/do/look like? Like, can you walk up to the edge of the world and it's
So
just
like
an invisible wall?
if I were to
Yeah.
walk here towards you and keep going, ah!
Hang on. I gotta share my screen and you have to do that again. One sec. Alright. Going back
Oh,
to
I
the
wasn't sure who was sharing what.
you've been sharing, I'm sharing now, and I'm going back to the world, and I need you to do that again 'cause it's hilarious. Okay, yes,
By the way,
go
your
on.
coin is like you've got like one arm into it, like or like the Rosie the Riveter or something. So what happens when you hit the edge of the world is you come
Mhm.
to the edge and then giant Alyssa is above my head laughing at me as I die. It got
Yeah,
like Squid Games all of a sudden there.
so, like, I get that we're gonna have an invisible box, right, that they can't go beyond,
Mhm.
but do we also need to create assets that make sense? Like, "Oh, yeah, that's an actual wall," or, "That forest is so thick, I can't walk through it," or are we gonna allow
Yes.
them to walk up to the wall? Like, what
No,
are you
I would say like a fence is a good one. We could put a fence.
Oh, like,
There's
actually
some
build a
fences in the
fence?
screenshots. Yeah, in the pictures that we have, there's fences. I'm, like, talking to your giant head, by the way, like,
I know, it's
um,
much you look much better when you're big
I
headed.
was, like, talking where'd you go?
I'm
Like,
over
talking
here.
up to you. Um, We've got it's such a weird thing, this VR stuff. Yeah, we could build fences. We could build inaccessible parts of the map.
Okay. Well,
Cliff
I'm
sides.
just gonna go at the forest, and then you can tell me what you think the edge should do, because I don't really know about
Yeah,
gating very well. Oh my god, that
yeah.
tree is
I
so
would say
huge.
maybe use some like boulders and rocks in there too
Okay.
to help, like, just so it makes it look a little more dense. Maybe just like put some
Oh, we
put
don't
some
have a rock
lumps of.
library.
You don't, but you could grab like some of these or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah,
plunk
yeah. I need
plunk
it.
those type of things in there.
I'm gonna make a little rock library down here real quick.
And put some
Oops.
bamboo around it, and then these will help kind
Oops.
of block the view, so it looks, your imagination goes, okay, there's probably more trees beyond that rock because there's trees in front of it. There's probably trees behind it too, but I can't see back there, so I'm going to assume there's more trees back there.
Are
That
these
type of thing.
grouped? Are these rocks here grouped? Do you know?
Yeah, I think it's all disabled.
Oh, disabled. So you cannot
Yeah.
clone when it's disabled.
There's a couple down here though that I left in front of it. You see the little rock quarry over here?
Yeah, I see those, but
You
I
can borrow
wanted that
those.
one. That
Oh,
one
you
has
want
nice.
you want a specific
Yeah, he's got nice
rock.
texture. Or I guess he's a plant, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a bush.
Kind of looks like a mossy
Um,
rock to me, if
you
we're
can
being real
unlock it.
honest.
So if you press down on your controller and then click on it, it'll unlock it, and then you can grab
Okay.
and clone it.
Oops.
And actually, I have one over here. If you want it
Oops.
isolated, I've got it right here. Your
Oops.
oops a lot over there. Here, stick it in your
Thank
forehead like
ya.
a unicorn.
I can't get it out. Is this for
I don't
is
know
this
which screen we're broadcasting, but that was funny looking.
mine? Sadly, because
Oh,
I you can swap to yours if you want. Do you darn it. Hang on, I'm gonna figure out how to
place
unlock.
it.
Un
Hang on,
un oh
I gotta
god,
do this
help.
again. Just
Oh
for
god.
the just for
For the
trolling.
memes.
Oops. I said here. Now you're a unicorn.
Give
There's
me my
a tree
bits.
growing out
I need my
of your
tree
head.
bits.
Here, I'll hand it to you.
Is this free to have, or do you need me to duplicate
No,
it?
I made a clone of it. That one's yours.
Thank you. Thank
Have fun with that
you.
one. We'll move
Okay.
back to your screen now.
Oh,
It's like shoving blocks in your face. Make it look like they're part of your head. That's fun.
there we
Uh,
go.
do you notice any
Oh.
difference on the PC version of it? Is it more like smooth for you, or
Actually, there was more loading for me.
was there more loading? That's weird.
Mhm.
Mine's very fast, but
But, like,
the s-
just, like, for menu items. Like, outside of the Horizon game, like, if
oh,
I'm in the
okay.
menu, it's, like, a bit it's, like, taking forever to, like, load the library and things like that, which I thought
Hmm,
was odd because it's
yeah.
pretty snappy on the Oculus, but also, I haven't restarted my PC in, like, a week. Is that a thing I have to do?
Not necessarily.
Also, I
It
didn't stop
depends.
any of my, like, servers or apps that I'm
Oh,
programming
no, that
on.
could be. I just have 37 Angular servers running in the background. No big
No,
deal.
it's not Angular,
And
it's like
Blazor.
WPF,
Oh,
and I think
definitely.
there might be
Yeah.
there might be a Blazor one. I need to probably clean up things. What is that?
There might
Let's go
be
let's go look at it. Let's go look at it.
a million things running processes in the background.
Oh,
No biggie.
what is
Not a
it,
big deal.
chat? Ed, we found something. It's
What do we find?
mysterious. I don't know if you can see it or if it's only visible by me, but I love it,
Mm.
and I'm calling it my squishy, and I will keep it forever.
What are you looking at?
Boop, 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 boop,
What are
boop.
you
Can you
looking at? I see an
you
empty
don't
box.
yeah, what is it? You see it? It's like
I see it, but ooh, I selected it. Selected 0 objects.
what the crap
It
is
has no
this?
properties and no behaviors. I have position
It's our
attributes.
squishy.
What
Can you
is
fix
that?
it? Can you make it
I don't know
less
what
mysterious and creepy? It's like a
I
little
don't know what it
glowing
is.
empty block below our world. What if it's the core of our world, and if we touch it, everything blows up?
It's the heart. It's
No,
beating.
it is. It does. It looks like it's beating.
It must be some sort of reference point that they added. I've never
Oh, so
seen that
you're
before.
saying don't touch it?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I like how we're just gonna leave it alone. I was gonna try to delete it, but I don't want
Oh,
our
no.
world to disappear.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, I wanna see what chat's saying. All right. And don't hate me, chat. I'm gonna go in and out. In and out. Here we go. What's chat saying?
I need to get the speech to text thing back if we're both gonna be in here. It's super
Bye,
helpful.
Aztec. Have a good lunch. I don't know when you said that. What time is it? A minute ago. Have a great lunch, Aztec. Ooh, I should have lunch today too. That would be yum. I said because
That's generally a good thing to do once a day.
the word. Whatever. You're a breakfast person, you
I
weirdo.
am. I had like too much food this morning.
I'm gonna share your stream. Okay, I'm gonna add you to the stream, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make my library real quick. Second lunch
I'm
for
gonna
the
go to
win.
lunch. Thought you were gonna go to lunch on me. Here, I'm gonna share your screen. I'm gonna go to lunch. I'll be back when you're done.
Ed, whenever you come visit me in my town, I don't know why you would, but when you do, I'm gonna take you to this place called Society. Okay, it is a burger place.
I don't know
Get
if I'm
salad.
fit for this society place.
They make jalapeno cheddar tater tots that are like to die for. And you dip them in their homemade house ranch, and it's just like, like your life has changed. So I don't know how you feel about all that. Also, our little squishy is still freaking me out a little bit, but I'm gonna try to ignore him. I will ignore him. Okay, you're sharing your screen, by the way. People
I
see
am.
what you are doing. They see your things. Okay.
This is
Okay.
difficult. That's all I can say. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Feel sad.
All right, I need you. And maybe all of you would also be a positive thing to plump. And let's zoom in.
Okay, your hair is in my way again.
Ugh, you are such a complainer. Remember
You and
that
your
one
hair.
time that I ended up making like gravel and you told me I had gone too far?
Yeah,
You remember that?
a
That was
little
funny.
too fine detail. But
You were
it
like,
was
"What the
fun.
crap?" Okay, I'm gonna get out of your way. I'm promising. I'm moving. I'm leaving. I think it's because you put our library right below our world, and I'm working on
Oh,
our
that's what it
our
is.
library.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's
yeah.
my fault, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I always blame you.
Totally, always my fault.
Okay, let's see.
I
This
get you
and
into these
that.
messes though. Like,
Uh,
did you think you'd ever have a PC and like be doing like VR and like
No, no, you have definitely like if I change into a .NET developer, you are definitely the one to blame. For sure. Yeah, my husband's over there saying, "Uh-huh," because he agrees. He's very much a web dev, and he's upset about this interest of mine.
hey, .NET developers are web developers too. You just do it better.
Turtle, Ed just said the words .NET developers are web developers too. Do you have a response, or is it a no comment situation? Why did you just say Windows? I don't think that's a comment. He says
This
Windows.
is like Windows
Yeah,
shouting Windows.
that's exact. Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's a comment.
Okay.
He thinks
Okay.
it's a comment. So there you go. Windows. This kind of looks like
So
a pickle rock. I like it.
this isn't exactly like the screen capture or the. I keep calling it screenshots. It's a real world. It's a photo. Why do I keep
Photo.
doing that? It's
Photo.
a photo.
What are you
Photo,
talking
y'all.
about, Ed?
It's a photo. The the thing I'm building is looking a lot better, I think. It's looking a lot better. I think it is.
Hang
I
on,
think
I'll
I'm
zoom
gonna
in.
shrink the top a
I'll
little
zoom.
bit
I have
though.
to zoom to see what you're talking about. What words are you spewing? It does look good. I like it.
It's getting there.
You're
Maybe
so
it's
good at like what is it? Structures like very you're I could see you in another life as an architect. No joke.
yeah, I don't know about that.
Really? You don't
We
think
want these structures to like stand on their own and not fall down.
so? How do I go into you? There's a way to go into you, and I have forgotten. Properties? Definitely not. Nope. I don't think that's it. I don't remember how to do it. Maybe it is properties. Group attributes more. What's that one? Press to group or ungroup objects. Did they like change how you group things? Did it used to be different?
I don't think so. It's press to the left or right, but you have to multi-select the things.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
there's also a view and properties that'll do the same thing.
Okay. Are you symmetrical? That's a negative. Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Having
So
a really hard
Ed,
time. Yeah.
once we
Yeah.
finish, once we get closer to a more done world, what do we like game wise? What's next for? Because like we'll have the birds, we'll have to put them around. I don't really know how to logic with the game, you know?
We've got some things built. Like we have a rough idea of like keeping score. We have some basic enemies.
Mhm, mhm.
I'm gonna go down to our thing here. We have butter guns right now. We need to design better looking weapons and maybe some faster
Excuse me? That is
some
like
faster projectiles.
the rudest thing you've ever said to me.
And I was hoping to get some Kendoka and Ninja like gear to put on. So remember we did figure out how to do wearables.
Mm,
And so we
that's
also
right. So
have
like face mask type stuff. That'd be cool.
yeah, there's some lag or something. I'm hitting this target multiple times. It's not doing anything.
Oh,
What?
I think one of our targets were a bit wonk, right?
Yeah, it seems to like hit some of the time, but not all the time.
Well,
But
okay, I thought
we do have some
we were
basics.
trying to make rules, right? Like of if you're this gun, you can't hit that. Is that what's happening or no, that's not what's happening?
No, we did that. We got that
Oh,
set. And then oh yeah, we do have that. I'm coming back like this. Is it still on me? It doesn't teleport with me.
it
I had
didn't.
the dunce cap on. It didn't come with me. So the temple is growing. I think I'm gonna try to group this top piece and adjust the size ever so slightly. And then if I group this, it'll make it easier to work with. And then I'm gonna pull that up. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So pull that up, make a copy, and then I'm going to shrink this one just a little bit, just to give it a little force perspective. And I lost the centering on it, so getting it recentered. And it's not going to snap now that it's grouped. Are you serious? Why? It's hard to snap things that are grouped. I might have to draw like a fake box around it again. I think that's what I needed to do.
I
That's
like
going to
that
be
you're
annoying if I
a
gotta do that all the time.
I like that you're a snapper. I am not a snapper. But this is why you build structural things, you know? It's because in your heart, you're a snapper.
I like things a certain way, and that's all I could say about it. So I did this on the last show. I think I'm gonna snap a box over the top of it to where I want the new bounding box to be,
Okay.
because the bounding box it gave me I don't like, and it's making it hard to shrink and grow the object. And come on, really, it's getting very annoying. Very annoying to manipulate this the way I want it. So I'm gonna line this up the same size here as the outside edge, which I think there we go. And then I'll move it over the top and make it invisible, and that'll be my new bounding box for this object. this guy down, and then I've got a giant head of hair in my way again.
I think I should just make my avatar bald. That might help you.
It's so funny when it happens. Like I'll be working and then there's just like a big blob of hair.
Alright, you. I really hope.
I wish the Mars had a headset. He would be fun to have on stream here with us.
Oh, he would.
I could see him getting a kick out of this stuff. Which we will be at Connect Tech in November. All of us here, Alyssa and I are going to be
so
in Atlanta.
excited!
If you want to come see us live, if you're in the Atlanta area, I'm getting severe lag, by the way.
It's me. It's me. I'm doing it.
Are you? Oh, it is you. It's you spamming all the tree foliage over there. It's making like every time you copy those big chunks of world, it lags out.
All right, I'm going to share my screen real quick, and we're going to talk about if potentially I have gone too far again already. I haven't even finished yet, but add that to the stream, and we're going to go back to the world. So I started adding some bamboo, I did it, and it's definitely not done. It needs some massaging, and there's lots of, but I'm wondering, when you said bamboo forest, if you just meant like not a literal bamboo forest, if you meant like a couple sprigs. I don't know.
We should check
like-
our budget, and we should have checked it before you started. That probably would have been a
Darn it.
smarter approach for me.
Okay, well, yesterday when I had you, or
40.
last week I had you check it, wasn't it like,
Oh,
oh no, what?
yeah, this is not working.
Oh no! Did
Our
I do
budget's
it?
gone. Oh no!
What is it? What's our budget?
It's 99%. Yeah,
Are you
one of
kidding
those
me?
one of
All I
those
did was-
bamboos is too complex. We're gonna have to figure out which one.
What do you mean one of my bamboos is too complex? I just cloned
Well,
them
like-
like 100 times.
I know something in that. Some of these are too much.
Oh no. But it looks so
yeah.
good. It looks so good.
It looks good, but this is the end of the road. This is it.
Okay, well,
Our geometric complexity is at 80% and objects are at 99%.
Okay,
Or 93.
so
It just dropped. Did you delete a couple or something?
I just deleted these rocks right here. Let me grab, hang on, let me grab a cluster. 1 second. Let me turn. This makes me so unhappy. Okay. Deleting that cluster, that one, deleting that cluster. Okay.
It is dropping very fast.
Deleting
so-
that.
So sorry. This is frustrating because you like
No,
finally getting into something and now it's not like your fault that it's hitting a wall.
Okay.
So that
see.
dropped minimally.
Not much. Okay, let me try deleting
Yeah, I'm wondering if
these. 1 sec. I was trying to delete my bamboos. Now I'm trying to delete your bamboos. I'm trying to see which bamboo is more complex. I don't know. Okay, how's it going?
the lighter green ones, I think might have dropped it a little more. Yeah,
Okay.
when you delete the light green ones, I see the thing move. When you delete the dark green ones, I don't believe I'm seeing much change. So
Right.
the light green ones.
I will try to use the light green ones more sparingly then, I guess. But also
Yeah,
the
they
dark
seem to
green
really-
ones are grouped and then cloned, and the light green ones are just individuals. So maybe I need to group some of the light green ones and then see if like duplicating those groups makes it lighter. So I'm just gonna start over on the forest, but I think I have a plan of attack that might do better. We'll see.
Yeah, because just the
but I
few you
will
deleted
have-
dropped it by 30%.
Okay, I'm gonna have you check it. Let's see, I need that one. Let me delete the forest and then I'll have you check it.
So what we might have to do, Alyssa, is we could use a trick like this. So you're deleting a
second.
bunch.
Yeah,
Oh
one
yeah,
second.
it's We're back to 50%.
One sec. I want to not select this tree. Ugh.
So we could use an interesting technique here. And we could make it's similar to like what they call occlusion, I guess. But we're gonna do it in a manual way. So what we could do is like, for example, see this bamboo here? Am I pointing right? This bamboo.
This
This one's
bamboo.
very detailed, right? So what we could do is place something like this where, why is that attached to that? There we go. Okay, so this one, if I'm close to it, I could see the details on it and stuff. What we could do is make a copy of it that has less detail to it. So like take some of the like finer details off. So when I'm further away from it, if I'm going to place some of these in the distance, let me
It can be
ungroup this.
simpler. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me do the same for, I like that idea. Let me do the same for this group of bamboo. And then I'll make 2. So this will be our more detailed group, and this will be our simpler group. All right, you get
so
to
like you could
be
put some of the detail ones up front that you're running by, like, you know, you're like, ooh, that's pretty. And then in the forest in the background, they're just tubes basically.
okay.
But it kind of tricks the person that's viewing them into thinking they're more detailed because they saw one that is more detailed. And they do this now in game engines dynamically. So there's like a routine that runs, and it can make geometry simpler and more complex based on where the user is in reference to it. So like if you're playing like something like Call of Duty type game, if you're like in the city is really detailed, but if you're like on the other side of the map and you can see the city, it's like the engine has broken it down to like basic structures, so it doesn't have to render the details you can't see anyway.
I see.
So there's a lot of rings that I put inside of this one to make it look like bamboo, because we didn't have textures back then either. I built these. And why isn't that let me select them all?
I think there's groups within groups. I was having
Yeah, but
trouble selecting the inner group.
I'm not getting, like, you should be able to drag select. There it goes. Yeah, I can see why this got very heavy-handed. So even my bamboo here was very detailed.
Okay, so this one I'm gonna do dupe and then dupe. And turn you in an angle. And you can be.
This is what I like about this, though. We're problem solving, right? Like, oh, this isn't going to work. We need to adjust our stuff a little bit to make it work.
Okay, so I think I've got this set of bamboo simplified for the back.
I'm trying on this one.
Okay, and that one can go.
Ungroup.
Wait.
And like even the mound of dirt, we probably don't need on all these either.
Okay, so this
looked good at the time, but
gonna group this and group. And those are our single assets, and this is our big asset. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, put this there. So this is the simpler, wait, go back. And then these are the more complex, so that if you're in the front, they look
There
actually
we go.
smaller and more there. Okay. And then you are the complex ones. So you guys go in the front as well. And then this is going to be what we have fun with. And then we'll use Ed's simplified one.
I left those right here for you.
Thank
You can
you. Grabbing.
And then I'll do a comparison here for the folks watching. Like, so this one has a lot more geometry than this one. So we'll put this one up front where people are going to be close enough to inspect it and see that it's detailed. But this one's going to go out in the back of the forest where nobody's paying attention to the details.
Yeah.
So if I'm standing, oh, there we are, right here. You can already see the effect it has. Like my eyes drawn straight to this one that's got leaves and stuff. One's in the background. Like I'm not really paying attention to those so much anyway. They're in my peripherals as it is. So
Right,
when I'm
how
running through the map, not a big deal. This looks good, I think.
how are we on
Our budgetary concerns.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, the Republicans, no, just kidding. We're like minimal impact here. We're at 50%.
Seriously?
So yeah,
Are you kidding me? That
now.
fixed it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Seemed to help a lot.
That's amazing. I can't believe that fixed it. Okay, I'm gonna go back real quick and swap to your screen, double check chat. As usual, this is a tree-focused stream, said Fuel. Lols. Okay, I'm gonna add Ed's view to the stream. You are now live.
Yeah, so as we come up, like this looks good. Can you see this from my screen?
Yes.
You're,
well, I see it from my screen, but I'm looking at.
Oh, okay. So from my point of view, I'm running up this hill. Like that's pretty convincing. Like I could see that. It's really neat. I think when we get to the top, we need something to fill in over there. We'll figure that out later. Because we can kind of see over the edge. We need some kind of like hillside or something that comes up the back.
Okay.
And then some rocks and stuff will help as well. But yeah, it's looking good. And then I've got this spaceship of a temple floating above us. I need to, I was grouping this, I think. Did I already group it? I grouped it. Cool. So now it should snap. I think that's where I was stuck. It would not align properly. Yay, it snaps again. It was quite annoying that it wouldn't snap while I worked on it because of the grouping, because of the box around it. So I faked a box. So what I did basically, I made that too small. Starting to really like that little trick of putting a invisible box around something. It has helped
a new face.
Yeah, it's helped with the snapping and the scaling quite a bit with this. Now I should be able to duplicate. And I think I need to increase the roof size or something, which I can't do that without breaking this. So need to do properties and zoom in on the group. And then now that I'm in on the group, I can take this box and nope, that's not the one I want. No, how is this not working? I don't want to ungroup it. I want to zoom in on it. That should give me access to the individual bits. There it goes. There's the empty clear box. I put over it. I just want to move it for a second. And then I want to extend this. Nope. There must be another group in here. which it looks like there is. I'm gonna group that one. And I want to extend, nope, wrong one again. There we go. I hope I didn't move it by accident. I did. Or didn't I? Ah, it's hard to tell. There we go. And then I want to extend this up, so when I put another layer on top, it's not so clunky. Come on. Oh, I hit some kind of glitch here. Is this, what is this doing? Okay. It won't let me move this box.
What box is it?
The invisible one, it's stuck. There it goes. Now it's moving. That was weird. It was stuck on there. It wouldn't let me. Ugh. Oh, come on. Every time I let go, it throws it crooked. There we go. Frustrating. And then I want it to snap. There. There we go. And that'll be the new group. Boom. Cool. So now I should be able to grab this and clone it like I wanted, and then just stack these up, and it's gonna give me my building. And of course, it's not snapping correctly now, so I broke something still. That's good enough. Good enough. There. Okay, it's still off center. Wow. Okay, I'm getting there. I need to figure out why this bounding box is screwed up again. I thought I fixed this. Oh my gosh. This has to be painful to watch. Every time I snap it and let go, it like wants to jump. Can't do that. Can't do that. There. I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's looking better, I think. Yeah, it's starting to get some height on it now. Wow, that actually looks really good. I have to say, that looks pretty impressive.
Your house? The temple?
No, everything. The bamboo forest in the background, the staircase, or whatever you want to call it, the arches. It's starting to give it some depth, some scale. It feels bigger than you. It feels like you're in a world now, not just in like a game, but something that's actually physically big. I like it. Looking good. Are you building a mountain back there?
Trying. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Because like when you stand, like you're looking at it makes the world feel closed in to have the mountain over there. So I don't love it, but like I don't know. I don't know
We'll
what
get
to
there.
do.
We'll get there.
So I'm like, if I do,
Like
I mean,
what we might be able,
what if we did clouds?
like kind of like I did on this hill, we could probably take some, like we might want to do something really big at the end, but we could grab a, boy, that geometric complexity really dropped when we took those trees down. Holy cow, that was amazing. That's not the shape I want. Where is it? Yeah, let's try this triangle. Like we could make some shapes that are just ginormous. And actually, maybe even squares might work for this, but we could put them in the back and just kind of wrap them around. I saw that on that one starter levels like that, where they have. We can go back and look at that again. I think. Are you at a stopping point, Alyssa?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I am too. So next time I'm going to stack a couple more bits on top of my tower, like maybe like one more story here and put a peak on top and maybe detail out some of the bits around it just a little bit on the lower level, give it some faux doors and things just to make it look a little bit more convincing than these white blocks that are here. For the most part, I think that's done for now. Might put some like at the end, like some finishing details, like some lanterns and things around it would make it even look better. But other than that, I think the structure itself is almost done. I'm pretty happy with that one.
It looks so good. I love it.
Thank you. And this angle from the bottom, looking at the trees that you put in the back, looks really cool. So I definitely like the bamboo forest coming into play here too. So it's starting to look really cool.
Well, cool. Yay. I don't know. I'm playing with
So
clouds. We'll have to see. Not
the
sure
clouds
yet.
look good.
Yeah.
You might need to go a little higher.
You think
maybe?
so? Is that what's wrong?
You see from.
Because like if
You
you're
need to be
standing
higher up.
Okay, because I was like, if you're standing in the trellis, I wanted them to be like, oh wow, I'm really far away now. If you're standing under the trellises, I wanted them to be like visible, but maybe you're right. Maybe higher is how you think.
I did some in one of my other levels that I built, and I've ended up putting up really high or making them smaller. Both things kind of give it the same effect. Yeah, I think that's what I ended up doing, and I made like a circle, like a faux dome over here, and I kind of lined them up on the dome, and then remove the dome. Now I'm gonna jump over. I think I still might have a cloned world here. And I'll jump over to that real quick so you can see again like what you can do with the outside level if you want to tackle that part. Yeah, this snowy celebration world that they give you. I'm gonna jump over to that real quick. It's a really good example of how to make it look gigantic. I've got like, I don't know what time it is, but I've got like a hard out here. I've got some time. It's only one. But wife has an appointment later today. I have to get to. All right. So can you see my screen, Alyssa? Are you still there? Oh. Oh, you can't hear me. You took off your headset.
Sorry about
Alyssa took. Okay, there you go.
I think this one's a better mic. Okay.
That's second lunch for the win. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I thought you could hear me. I was answering you the whole time. So
okay.
Thanks, Few.
No, I couldn't hear you. This is like one of the starter worlds, and you could see like they basically put like mounds in the background. Like, see these big lumpy circles? Like, that's literally. I mean, they're huge, just giant spheres.
No,
and
we
there's
need
some
to
giant
do
triangles.
We need to do something like that. That's such a good idea.
But they're so far in the distance that you don't really notice that they're just lumps, right? But it makes it look like you're.
Well, even so
huge...
with our forest, I think I need to go and do that because I think I already have too many assets for the forest. What I need to do, see how their forest right there, like is on the lump. So if I had something off in the background that the forest was up on that you couldn't be on, that might make it feel more populated than it is. I think I need to do something like that. I love that.
There? That how snowballs are made?
Are those, grab them. Why are they splashing?
I think it's kind of glitching.
You think? Can you, like, if you throw it, does it make a splosh or something? Oh.
Yeah, they're freaking out. I think there's too many. Like tribbles. What was
What
that? Oh, I didn't know I could do emojis. What is this?
are you
Did you
just
see this?
are you just holding up your thumb? How are you doing that?
Hey, yeah. What the heck?
Wait,
That's new.
does that work in our world?
Yeah. This is a Horizon thing. I didn't know you could do thumbs up. What? Like, can I do? There's no. It's typical Facebook, right? No thumbs down.
Can you do any like a peace sign or
I don't think so because you only have control over one finger and the thumb.
okay?
You got to control the three fingers at the same time. So all you
How
can do is
funny is a
that is
thumbs
so
up?
cool
Oh,
though.
that is.
It's so cool though.
I really like this
Yeah, they
idea.
got
I'm
some
glad
cool
you
things
showed me
here.
this world again because I forgot about how they did that.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
like that's a
how
really cool one too. That fence thing.
Oh, the lights. Can we add lights to our temple?
Let's say so. We need to make some lanterns for it. That'd be
Wait,
super sick.
how did they make that string? Is it just
It's just a square, I think, stretched out.
what? The string that the lights are on?
hmm
Oh, like just a bunch of pieces
Yeah,
put together
kind of like Aztec, I think, said the other day. Like
to
it's
make it
just
like an arch.
yeah, it's just connected at the
I
ends.
love that. Oh my god, I love that so much. That is so cool. Wait, what about the
Mhm.
ribbon? The ribbon on the box? How did they do the bow?
That is an oval that's mushed oval.
Oval?
Uh,
Or the donut maybe? Oh, that? Oh. Oh, I understand. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Oh, Ed, see that brick wall behind you?
mhm.
Can we build something like that, but more rustic around ours?
Yep. Yeah, we
But
could
like
do that.
also, I don't know how to do it without going crazy with the rock assets. I feel like if I tried to do it, it would be like,
Yeah, this is really well built. This is one of their better examples.
did we
I
decide
mean,
on, I think we decided was it springtime for our
yeah,
environment?
I think so.
And then what about time of day? Is it gonna be twilight or daytime or what do you think?
We could change it to whatever. I think we had like the pinkish nighttime, like dusk, I guess.
Mm, mhm.
Because there's only so many settings. Like this one's winter sky here. We had twilight,
There's
was it? No, it wasn't twilight.
that's so
Sunset, I think. That's what ours is, sunset right now. Yeah, this is a great example. We'll have to go off of this one. I'm going to exit my game, come back to reality here. Back to the living world of the living.
I'm glad you checked in on
Ooh, wrong
the
direction. Jesus.
I'm yeah, like
No idea where I
majorly
am.
you left us all. How long is your cord? It must be we can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear us. Hello, hello. Can you hear us? We still can't hear you.
I need my Yeti microphone. There we go.
There you go. I was asking how long your cord is because you were walking pretty far.
I think it's 8 foot. I think it's 8 foot long. So, I think it's this one. Oh, it's 10 foot. So it's still available. No, that can't be it. That can't be it. What brand is it? I buy so many USB cables that I've lost track.
That's like a weird problem to have.
It's called Party Link.
Okay.
Party Link.
Are you sure you're coming through your Yeti?
It should be. Does this not sound like a Yeti?
It's getting some weird. First of all, it's extremely loud. Secondly, whenever you're typing just now or something, it was like something was hitting it or something.
Huh.
I don't know. We might be. Wow. It doesn't sound like it usually does, though.
Let me try that one. Does that sound better?
Try talking. It sounds the same.
This is my Yeti mic. I have some that are virtual mics that show up as the Yeti. How about this one? Is that one better or worse?
Same. All three sound the same.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, so there's some audio processing that happens on this mic.
Hmm.
Could just be that I switched from the call. Oh, I think. Am I getting an echo somewhere? Hang on. Is that coming from something in my room? No.
I don't know. I just assumed it was the mic doing something weird.
I thought I was hearing an echo. I'm getting feedback from you, I think.
Oh, really?
It's so loud.
Yeah, you're super loud too. What is going on with our
I
audio?
didn't change anything. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Speaker. Mic is going to be. That's better. I just switched my my headset, and I don't know if you switched too. But am I still super loud though?
No, you're fine on my end.
Okay. Weird. Well, this was fun, and I'm excited to. I want to try that technique that they were doing with the. I don't.
Yeah, there's some good examples there.
Should we do? Because there's a snow, so I think they can get away with those domes. Should we do rocks or something? Like, what should our shape be that is like massive and off?
Could do some like grassy hills, like.
Okay.
Just make them green.
Okay. So it could still be the same.
Yeah, you can make them different shades of green and maybe like a light brown or something too.
Oh, I like that. Okay, well, cool. I've got the sticky note of learn C# alongside JavaScript. So that's what I'm off to.
So this cable is 16 feet long.
Good Lord. That's is it perfect? Do you like that size?
It's the biggest cable you can buy. That's not the official cable that Oculus makes. I think Oculus is bigger because they use like fiber optic cable in theirs.
Goodness.
So
gracious.
this is the largest copper USB cable you can buy. When you get into fiber optic, they get super expensive. So this one, I think, is $18. I'm trying to find it because it's out of stock. But
I would say that's not bad at all.
I don't know the original price, but it was around $20, and it's worked really well so far.
Yeah,
But it was the longest you can buy. That's USB-C spec.
Yeah. Thank you for getting me set up with streaming. That's fun to be able to share the screen.
You'll be playing with it, won't you?
No,
there's something called like home in there too. It's like a virtual house you can get in and like decorate and like play games in. It's pretty cool.
The Horizon?
Just in the Oculus experience period, like the app. Like on that menu bar that comes up, it's like a half circle in front of you. There's one with a home icon. Just hit it and it'll launch you into home.
Oh,
and there's like a whole like meta game in there, like Sims or something.
And we need to get our spooky show on the calendar. I really want to watch you play Half-Life.
Oh, yeah. We should fly around in Star Wars sometime just to check it out. That thing is so cool too.
Have you played?
Oh, I have it. Yeah. Star Wars Squadrons. It's mostly online play. There is a single player campaign, which it's not enough to like buy the game. Like it's not worth the money, but it has a really cool VR experience. If the multiplayer would have been better, I think it would have been a lot better of a buy. So I don't play it too often, but it's still really cool to just jump in and like playing in a Star Wars movie. Like you get in the cockpit of like your favorite aircraft and fly it around. It's totally cool.
Which sounds absolutely amazing. Or do you do lightsaber battles? That also
No,
sounds.
it's all flying. It's all
I thought it was
squadrons
both. Okay.
based.
Okay. Thanks for that link. Awesome.
I think that might do.
You muted yourself, I think.
I accidentally hit it. Yeah, the icon for Slack was down there. I put the link in chat as well, in case anybody's got an Oculus and want to check it out. I bought something similar to that. That's not the exact brand I have, so don't be upset if it's not the best cable out there.
Hang on, let me.
The one I bought is out of stock.
So what you just sent isn't going to work for the audience, I think, because it looks like it split it into 2 messages. So I'm going to bit.ly it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Amazon.
So I use bit.ly still, but somebody else was like sent me a link and it was like with some other website. Is bit.ly still what the go-to for like link shortening or no?
I think Amazon has a link shortener built in. I just need to click the right button. Here, I've got it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Look at you with your nifty bits.
I just didn't hit share. I just copied the URL. If you hit share, it shortens it.
Ah, I gotcha. Cool.
I think that's the right link there, but they're like $20 or less, and they're not as long, but they're good enough for most things. Generally, I'm wireless anyway, unless I'm streaming. Because streaming,
Yeah.
what wireless does, it uses your home Wi-Fi to send video from the PC to your headset. So you're completely wireless, which is awesome because you can go in another room in your house and you don't have to like worry about being close to your PC. I have like a room that's 20 feet that way that I go inside of, and I'm nowhere near my PC when I'm doing it, and it's quieter in there. I shut the door and I play games, and I don't have to worry about tripping over a cable or getting it like wrapped around me. So if I'm playing, I'm generally wireless anyway. But games like the Star Wars Squadrons, there's a little bit better graphics fidelity in that one when you can play with the headset wired. But that one, you're not standing up; you're sitting the whole time.
Right. So
I'm in my chair in front of my PC anyway,
Yeah.
with an Xbox controller in my hands, and I'm wired, and I'm not going to get caught up in it. So it's handy to have for certain scenarios, and I like that.
Can you play anything? Like, I'm wondering with all this crossover, like if it's a PC game, not a VR game, can I still play it on my PC with my VR headset? Like, is that not a thing?
You could. It wouldn't be 3D, but you could play it like as if
it'd
it's
just be like a big
giant
screen.
TV. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
You totally could. So you could pretend you have like a 97-inch high def TV.
I was just wondering if it would help gameplay, like help me be more accurate.
That's it. I might try that sometime. See if I like put on like a super huge screen and play like a FPS game, if it gives me like a headache or not.
Our team has most of our team has Oculuses, right? I was wondering if we should do like a spooky event where everybody is like in the spooky game, like, and we're streaming their faces, like
there's a game, I think it requires PC.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it requires a PC.
What's the game?
Phasmophobia.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
So I have it. It's not my thing. I don't play it very often, but some other people really enjoy it. It's like a ghost hunter's sim.
Not your thing. Not your thing because it's too spooky, or
I don't jump scare. I think scary movies and stuff are corny. Like I was bored the whole time I played it. I was just
You-
like, okay, this is.
You and
Oh, there's a
I,
guy behind me. Wow, whatever.
we have got to, whenever things open up again, we have got to do like a spooky movie screening with like our coworkers, because anytime something gets like scary, I just start laughing. It's like my reaction to scary. Like it freaks people out at like we went through it was Disney one time during their like Halloween nights. And was it Disney or was it Epcot? Where was it that we were like walking through a theme park and there was like Halloween Horror Nights, and it's at Universal. And there's like these girls with like chainsaws like running after us, and I was like I just was like rolling, like laughing so hard. It's my reaction to fear is like when I'm actually afraid. And so I think it'd be really amusing to watch a movie with you, because I feel like we'd vibe. Like we'd just be over there laughing and everyone's like staring at us. No, but seriously, so I think you would like Quiet Place. I hear what you're saying about how you don't like scary movies. For some reason, the way they wrote it, it was I don't know, it was just really well done. This is the one, the ghost one.
Yeah, this is Phasmophobia. So it's like if you've ever seen that show Ghost Hunters on, I think it's like Travel Channel or something, or maybe I don't think it's Sci-Fi. I think it's Travel Channel, where they have like the guys and they go in someplace with the meters and
I haven't.
they're like, oh, it's cold in here, and the other one's like, I got a EMF reading in here, and they like try to hunt ghosts. That's the idea here.
Is it real or is it faked, that show?
I'm not gonna. I'll go no comment on that one.
Come on, Ed. You're supposed to.
I think it's all BS, to be honest. My wife's just like, you're a terrible person. They're spirits, and I'm just like, whatever.
Thank you.
But,
I depend on you to keep it real with me. You can't no comment. Come on.
I always get flack at home for that one. The kids are like, "Oh my god, Dad, you're so close-minded." I'm like, "Yeah, science." But yeah, people freak out over this game. Me walking around with a flashlight in the dark just makes me think the circuit breaker's out and I need to fix stuff. So
do you have a weapon in the game, or is it just
no? You have.
Light?
I think you have like you can get like sage and burn it and set up. The object of the game's not to trap or kill the ghost. It's just to validate that it's there.
Oh.
And then you can die, though. It can attack you and kill you. Which usually is just like you're looking in a corner and then you're dead. I don't know. I'm not trying to bash the game. People love it, but I just was bored to death.
How funny.
It's not my kind of game. It's definitely other people definitely love it. It's a good game, just not for me. I
generally stick to like shooters, so
same here. Yeah. So I was playing Back 4 Blood. That was the last one I just downloaded. That's on Xbox Game Pass this week.
It was good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's the non-official sequel to Left 4 Dead. So have you ever played Left 4 Dead?
I've seen playthroughs. I haven't played it myself.
Left 4 Dead's fantastic.
Is it?
Yeah, Left 4 Dead's awesome.
What's a zombie movie? Twilight Dawn show. Not show.
That's vampires.
Game. Dying Light. Is it like Dying Light?
Dying Light's more open-ended, if I remember correctly. I've never played it.
Oh,
I think it's like an MMO.
Oh yeah, I love
Left 4 Dead is like
walks you through.
It's like a first-person competitive game, and like one team is survivors, the other team is the zombies.
When I hover over something too long on my bottom bar on my PC, it kind of pops it up in a fake view. Do you know what I'm talking about?
It pops it up in a fake view, like a preview?
Yeah. I don't like that. It scares me sometimes. I'm like, oh.
It scares you?
Because I'm worried the stream went away. Like, please don't kill the stream. And then it's not. It's just the PC doing its preview thing. And I'm like, oh.
How big of a preview do you get?
It makes the whole screen go away. Here, let me see if you can see it. Let me share.
Yeah, let's see if we can see it. Because
share. Okay, so like we're gonna hover over Slack.
Oh yeah, and then if
No,
you
no.
hover, if you scroll up or not scroll up, but mouse up a little bit over it, yeah, you get a preview of it.
That freaks me out. That's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, I don't do that too often.
You don't?
No,
I keep
I'm pretty
accidentally
quick on my
doing it.
mouse like movements.
I think maybe it's because
My
you know
gamer
what you're
days.
doing and you're not like poking about. My I keep trying to work on my PC. Like even if I just have to type something up or pull something up, I keep trying to make myself do it on the PC because you would not believe how many differences there are.
Oh,
And
there is. I can't.
it's
I'm like
I'm still
on
just
a
very
Mac. Like you might as
slow.
well take one of my hands and tie it behind my back.
Yeah.
I can't.
So I'm
And
trying to get fluent with, the PC way of doing things.
worst product ever.
Oh my God, why? I love my Magic
God, it's
Mouse.
trash. Get yourself a Logitech mouse and look
No.
at the difference.
See,
Oh my God.
if you could find a way to replace, this is the thing I miss the most and that makes me so efficient on my Mac is
It works on a PC.
Wait, what?
It should work on a PC.
Shut up.
It's just USB or Bluetooth, right?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
Well, so the gesture though. So on the Magic Mouse, you can like do gestures like to go, you know how you were showing me on your PC, you could show multiple apps, like you could show all your apps you have open. So there's kind of a similar thing on a Mac where like if I have different spaces open, I can like go 2 fingers up and it'll like show me all those spaces. So I don't know if you've ever is there, because this is my mouse with my PC. Are there gestures on this thing or?
I have 13 programmable buttons, I think.
Yeah, there's a billion buttons here.
Yeah.
Don't know what the heck they do. I don't.
Yeah. You can program them.
To do like random actions, like show you the apps or something?
So I know you probably don't have this for yours, but this is the Logitech. I know we're like going way off topic on the show here, but whatever. People probably like enjoy this anyway. All 2 of you. Come on, pop the screen up.
Oh, that thing.
Logitech.
Yeah.
So I can go into my mouse and I can I can take the I've got these disabled, but I could take this and make it like anything I want. Lock the PC, show or hide the desktop, minimize all windows.
What is
switch between apps?
Can you explain this? Can you explain this view to me?
So if I put this on here,
oh, that's so cool. How do I get my mouse to show up in that pop-up?
You have to have a Logitech mouse.
I mean, mine's a pretty smart mouse. Look at it. It is rainbow colored.
You've got what? Do you know what it is?
Rainbow colored dragon mouse.
Rainbow colored dragon mouse.
It says MSI.
MSI mouse. I don't know if they have. I don't have an MSI mouse, but it might be in MSI.
I just don't understand why is your thing showing up
Dragon
in the
Center?
pop-up? Why would
it's the brand of mouse I have has special drivers for it.
So that pop-up is for drivers, I guess is what I'm not getting.
It's like your Oculus app works with your Oculus.
Oh yeah,
it's like that. Yeah, Dragon Center I think might have.
What? So download an app.
Go to search and type Dragon Center. You may have it already installed because you have an MSI machine. Because I recommended one because they're wonderful. We are not sponsored by MSI, but if you want a really awesome PC, MSI is where to go. Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to be in there or not, but if it was going to be anywhere, it's going to be in there.
It's making me read the terms and services, so hang on. Like I have to actually scroll through the terms before it lets me say okay. Okay. I'm clicking all the buttons and there's this cute little dragon guy. So down here on the bottom bar, there is that pop-up, that you were talking about. And then right next to it, there's like a little mic button.
Yeah, share the screen.
Oh yeah, let me show you. Are these share the whole screen? Do it. So down here, are these things customizable? Like this mic button is here or whatever this internet thing is here. Like,
You can turn them on and off. I don't think you can change the placement of where they show up, but you can
Okay.
disable things that you're not using.
okay.
So Dragon Center's like just basically driver controls, like a control center for your drivers for MSI. I don't know, like
Okay, do
if-
these buttons do something by default on my mouse?
it depends on the mouse. I don't know. So I'm looking at some of their stuff right now.
That was weird. Did you lose me or did I lose you?
No, I didn't lose anything. You must have lost me. Here, I'll share what I'm looking at here. I've got a Chrome tab up. I think this is your mouse here. Is this the one you have?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lightweight, heavy hitter, switches, yada, yada, yada.
Well, thank you,
backlight.
Nick and Ed. it's updating right now, but I'm going to check out to see if I can make some shortcuts to make it a little bit easier because I am very, very used to.
You can control. See, you can't do this on a Mac Magic Mouse, can you? Control the lighting. Can you do that on your Magic Mouse?
There are no.
I'm
lights.
kidding, of course, because this is ridiculous. Like,
What do you mean it's ridiculous? Oh my
totally
god,
unnecessary.
I love this keyboard. Let me show you all if I have the cord to do it. Look
So it
at
looks like
it's like constantly cycling through the rainbow, and it makes me so happy. Such
is it?
happiness. Yeah.
Oh,
Can you
your
see it?
keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
mine
lighting
doesn't cycle. I don't think. Mine
I don't know.
just
That's
has
what it
one
does
solid
by
color.
That's what it does by default. And
Mine
well,
has the breathe effect.
see, look, it matches the computer.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you can tell, but it's like rainbow.
Mine doesn't do all that. No, mine. There's mine. It's very similar. Mine does off and breathe, I think, is the other mode. It's not doing it now. It'll like fade in and out, but for some reason it's being catty with me. It's not doing it. And then the PC is over there. That one, it's cycling through colors right now. There's like a bazillion modes you can adjust it to.
Oh, Nick says his keyboard has a ripple effect when software is not
cool.
running. How cool. So wait, so how did you change your keyboard to what button were you pressing on your keyboard?
Mine has a keyboard that's next to the right control.
What?
And it has two light symbols on it. Looks like two snowflakes. But
I have a dragon key that doesn't do anything apparently.
Oh, that Dragon Center, you may be able to adjust things in Dragon Center.
I'm so excited. Thank you for telling me about Dragon Center. It's updating right now, but once it does, Nick said that his effect spans across the mouse and headphones. Hang on, let me see if mine
that's
is
cool.
spanning. I mean, because my mouse is also doing its own throbbing thing, but I don't know if it's matching. Hang on, let me put it right next to it and see.
Yeah, my PC has here. I'll show you what Dragon Center looks like since you can't get into yours. Waiting for it to update. Is it not displaying? It's a black screen. That's great. Okay.
It wants me to
Try.
register your MSI product now. Does it matter what kind of login I use?
Can y'all see that?
I can see your email.
Yeah, I'm not trying to show that. There's a bunch of email addresses I didn't want to share. Now, can you see it, or is it just black?
I see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like I can turn my lights to like all these different settings.
Oh, I mean, I love the rainbow. It's so fun.
I bet Nick's got other things on his because he's talking about like headphones and keyboards and stuff. They probably go into this as well. Like up here, it shows a PC icon right here. There's probably other things, but I don't have I only have the keyboard and I have a Logitech mouse. So my mouse isn't going to be under there.
Do you know? So I'm opening up the Dragon Center and it wants me to like register my devices with an account. Do you know if it matters? Like,
I think I just did my personal account, like a Gmail or something.
So it doesn't need to match, because like, my computer somehow knows about, like, it'll sometimes autofill like my work email, and I'm like, why does my PC know about that? So I didn't know if it matters, like with Microsoft World, like if you need to use like a Microsoft ID type email.
No, I think it just wants something to send you emails to. Your mouse, by the way, it says side button 1 is default to next page, and side button 2 is previous page. So if you're like on a web browser, like you can go back, like
Wait,
clicking back.
hang on, let me
by
try
hitting-
this. Oh god, I broke it. Oh no, what? Oh, this is bad. Back and forward? Is it really? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's back and forward.
What an awkward button.
Why?
It's very difficult to hit that button. I have to like hold my hand in like this like claw position.
And it says in MSI Center, you can control what those buttons do. So is MSI Center and Dragon Center the same thing? Or are those different things?
I don't know what I'm looking at. This is gaming mode. Okay.
Device. There it is. There's your mouse.
Why isn't my keyboard showing up? It's very much a Dragon
No.
keyboard. Lies.
Click on the mouse. There you go.
Oh.
So
Okay. So the side button. Oh, yeah.
so you can change
one?
those whatever you want. See, we don't
Mouse.
need gestures on a PC. We can do whatever we want there.
What is multimedia?
I don't
Is that what I
know.
want? Hang on, we're gonna try it. Do you think it's active? Oh, I have to
Oh.
apply it.
Oh, okay. Action is multimedia. Now it's play and pause. It's the
Wait, what?
actual action. Action is a category.
Oh, I understand. I'm with you. Okay, default DPI disable. What the
What's
fudge?
mouse buttons say? Right, left, scroll up, down.
What's
Okay,
chat
mine's a little
saying?
bit more customizable, it looks like.
Yeah, it's whatever media app you use, like Spotify. Oh, okay.
Mine does profiles too, so I can program it per app that I have open.
Oh,
So, like if I have like Photoshop open, I can change all the buttons on my mouse to do something different. And then if I jump into a game, it'll recognize that I'm playing Call of Duty and it'll change all my buttons to Call of Duty buttons. Can your Magic Mouse do that?
I
Sorry.
love Magic Mouse.
I
I'm
know
sad
everybody
that you
loves
don't
your
love
Magic
it.
Mouse. I thought it was
This is
this
a
thing.
button?
What is this, like $100 something? This stupid thing. How much is this dumb Magic Mouse? It's over $100.
Is Magic Mouse $100? I'm thinking it's around there. We don't know.
It's
Off the
way
top of our heads.
overpriced.
I don't think
Way
so at all.
overpriced.
I really so seriously.
This mouse that I have with all the crap that I
No.
just talked about was $35.
I know,
And
but
it's way more
because-
precise.
I know, but it's because you're not a Mac user. So there's things on a Mac that I don't think you can do. I'll have to show you sometime. But like, so essentially like desktops.
Not getting it.
So desktops, right? You can have multiple desktops open in your Mac. And I really I got addicted to this like as soon as I started using a Mac, where I have like essentially my code on one screen. They're like screens, virtual screens. My
can do
code
that
on
on
one
PC.
screen, my Chrome on one screen, blah, blah, blah. And with Magic Mouse, it's essentially taking the trackpad, which I used a lot, but I was having carpal tunnel issues. And so in order to be able to do your gestures that your trackpad can do, like this whole thing is smart. So you can just do your gestures, you can tap, you can like swipe. And so yeah, show me about these screens because I could
You
not
can
figure it
do
out.
new
How do you do
desktop.
that? Oh my God, what is happening?
There's the little button down here, task view. You can have multiple desktops. This one has
Hang on.
nothing on it.
Hang on.
I don't know
What
how
button?
well this is streaming, but
I don't know. No, it's fine, but I don't see what button you're using. It's too tiny. I don't think I have that button.
Wait,
Yeah, I don't have that one.
know.
Mm-mm.
Zoom. I don't know why Zoom it's.
Oh, can you show me how to take a screenshot of just a part of the screen? I can only take a part. The window is the only thing I figured out how to take a screenshot of.
Control or no, wait, Shift Window
Nick thinks
S.
I have it hidden.
Shift
what?
Window S.
Shift Window S. Hang on. Let me try this. Oh, did I break it? Oh God, I broke the world. Oh no, everything's frozen. Oh, wait. But that doesn't allow you to actually draw. It's just like that's just choosing pre-done squares. Like, is there a
No,
screenshot
Shift
that lets
Window
you?
S, and then you drag the mouse where you want it to take us.
Oh, you just start dragging. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You
Okay.
click on the screen and
I
it'll
have to write
start.
this down so I don't forget it. Shh. You can draw afterwards. It has an edit function. Okay. Shift Window S, because yeah, I don't have that. I think, Nick, you're right. I think it's hidden. Can you tell me what it's called, Ed, so I can just look for it? That little icon down at the bottom.
It's called Task. Oh, here we go. So if you pull up your desktop, I'll tell you how to enable it right now. It's real simple.
Pull up. You want me screen share?
Yeah, screen share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Share.
Right click on the taskbar.
I don't know what that means. This.
Move your right click. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth menu item from the top. Show task view button. Now click on that. New desktop. Yay.
Wait, how do you swap between them though?
There's a button. I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Because this is what I would love to
Windows.
program Dragon Center to be able to do, but I don't think it was a part of the.
No, it's not part of Dragon Center.
Well, like, because I want to turn these buttons into essentially desktop swapping buttons. So I assumed that that would be in Dragon Center.
Between desktops, it is Windows key, Control, and arrow.
Oh, this is so weird. Okay, Windows
Windows
key.
Control.
Uh-huh.
And then arrows. Now you could program that to your mouse buttons.
Hang on.
Possibly. I don't know
Window key, Control, and then arrows. Okay. And the screenshot thingy is called Snip and Sketch. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Snip and Sketch. Yeah, it's difficult. Like coming over to this world. Like yeah. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna play around with it and see if I can figure out how to program that. That'd be awesome.
So again, with your magic mouse, you could put your buttons that are on your thumb side there. Instead of going forward a page, back a page, you could program them to be forward desktop, back a desktop.
See, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I think I'd have to do it. Oh, we lost Ed. That's weird. I'd have to do it outside of what is it called? Dragon Center, I think. Because Dragon Center has limited options. Hey.
I hit the wrong button and then it went off the
well, cool. Excellent. I know you have an appointment to get to. I don't want to keep you.
Yeah, I probably need to get busy or I'm not going to have lunch today. So we need to get to my wife broke her arm. She has to get to an appointment for that. So, but yeah, we can share some more tips another time.
Oh, yeah. Nick's right. That's what I need to do.
Oh, it gives
Run
you
Dragon
options.
Center as admin. Okay. I'm going to look into that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. You're the best.
Yes. I give it 5 thumbs down, like negative star. It's such a bad pointing device. Like that, it has one job, really. Job number 1 and the most important job is being accurate to a pixel.
I think you need to be a little bit more patient with it. It's just a different ecosystem.
It like lags or something, or it tries to. I think it tries to do mouse smoothing, where like if I'm moving my mouse across the screen at a certain rate and then I'm like slowing down, it tries to help guide you like to a button that you're going to click on by like easing. There's like an easing algorithm in there. And I don't need that. I've been playing PC games for 20 plus years. Like I'm accurate with my mouse already. I don't need your help. And when you try to slow me down, I feel it. And then I try to compensate for it. And then when I do that, it speeds it up. And then my mouse is like, woo, going all over the screen.
This is happening on your PC?
On my Magic Mouse on my Mac. It drives me insane.
On your Mac. I was going to say, you have control over that. Like you can go into settings and like change. Like
the settings page had like 5 options in it.
Did it? Okay, I'm going to have to look into this because I really thought you could optimize.
It was like faster, and fastest. It was like 3 like stupid settings.
All right, let me look. I'm gonna go look on mine.
Yeah.
All right, you go to your appointment, but thank you, Nick, for the help, and Ed. Have a wonderful. What day is it today? Thursday.
Thursday, and I've got tomorrow off. So
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yay.
Well, awesome. Well, have a great weekend then, man.
thank you. Have fun. Bye,
Bye, guys.
everybody.
Bye.